Hello, YouTube. I'm here to talk about something very near and dear to me, personally. In case you couldn't tell by my friend here and my hat, it's Sonic and Knuckles. Well, just the Sonic franchise. I love Sonic and Knuckles. It's probably my favorite game in the series. But anyway, set you off to the side here, Knuckles. Boom. I've been playing Sonic games since I was literally 3. First game controller I ever picked up and held in my hands was the Sega Genesis controller. The one that came with the system. Not a small one. A regular Genesis controller. Why am I sharing detail? I'm just recalling my fond memories of Sonic that are being bastardized these days by the horrible games. I have played all the games. I own most. I own most of the original cartridges for the Sega Genesis. I don't own the Sega, was it the 32X? I never owned one of those. I never owned a Sega CD or a Saturn or any of those. So I have the compilations for GameCube and PS2 of like all the Game Gear games and all the Sega CD games, or even that are worth mentioning anyway. Except for one. It doesn't have Knuckles Chaotix, and I have a ROM of that one, and it's actually very, very good. It's Knuckles' own solo, single game. Pretty cool. Well, like I said, I own pretty much most of the games. Seriously, I own Sonic, and almost beaten Sonic 06, the one everybody complains about. I know it's bad. I know it has one of the worst characters, Silver. I hate him, too. Everybody says that Shadow is emo hedgehog. No. Silver is emo. If you want to compare it, Shadow is goth, and he's a badass. He's awesome. I'll leave that for Sonic 06 and my Shadow ranting. I own Sonic Adventures. Seriously, I own 1 for Dreamcast, and I own 2 for the Dreamcast. I have these as ROMs as well. I have a working DC emulator. I play it a lot because sadly my Dreamcast is dying. The laser doesn't read the disc all the time, so I have to get in there and like clean it and shit. It's been sitting around, and it's been sitting around for about 2 or 3 months now, so I'm gonna have to get in there and clean it, mess with it, so get it to work again. But I probably won't. But I might even take it to college with me, just so I can play these 2 games. I'm being quite serious, people. As much I love these 2 games, just these 2. I also have Code Veronica, but that's different. That's Resident Evil. I'll get into that maybe not. I don't know yet. Back on the games. I own Sonic Rush, which introduces one of my favorite new characters, Blaze the cat. I love cats. I love cat girls. Cats in general, the animals. I love them. I don't know why. I do. I own the RPG, Sonic Chronicles of the Dark Brotherhood. A lot of people bash this game. I don't know why, because there's another platformer game that became an RPG, and everybody seems to love it. Mario, hello. The Paper Mario series, N64, GameCube. There's even a Wii one now. It's a whole series. I want to see a sequel of this one. I really truly do. This is one of the enjoyable newer Sonic games. Please make a new one. Sega team, or not Sega team. BioWare. Actually, BioWare and Sega made this. BioWare makes awesome RPGs. Fuck. Star Wars, Knights of the Republic 1 and 2. Awesome RPGs. Love them. And they did a very good job on this also. I even own another one that everybody gripes about. Sonic Unleashed. The infamous introduction of the Werehog, which makes no sense. But again, I want to play it. I want to say I've played all the Sonic games. I own most of them. I enjoy them actually, except for 06. I don't enjoy 06. I enjoy this one though. I enjoy Unleashed. Because it's different. It introduced a new gameplay mechanic. It failed miserably, Yes. But at least they tried. At least they were trying something different. I know a lot of Sonic fans want the same old 2D run across level, get to the end, that kind of thing. Which I know they're doing Sonic 4, from what I've seen. I'm excited for Sonic 4, but I'm glad they tried something new with this. I'll get my other argument later. I own Sonic Mega Collection Plus. This is a compilation of Sonic 1, 2, 3, 3 Blast, Spinball, Knuckles, and Dr. Robotnik's Lean Beam Machine, which is a puzzle game similar to Tetris, or it's actually based off a Japanese puzzle game. I forget what it's called. With Sonic villains. It's a fun game. My mom loves it. I'm seriously. When I first got my Dreamcast, I think I still have it, a collection of classic Sega titles, and that was in it. She played that endlessly. She played that and Sega Swirl, which was a Dreamcast puzzle game. I'm addicted to that one myself. It's also got 6 additional Game Gear titles. It's got the Game Gear edition of Sonic 1, 2, and something else. I haven't played that often, so that's why I don't really know what games. I also have the GameCube Sonic Gems Collection. That actually has more games than this does. It's got the lesser known Game Gear titles. It's got the 2 Tails games that nobody's heard of. Most people haven't heard of, because most people never owned a Game Gear. I did. I loved it, and my mom went to my bar and I never got it back. I'm still pissed about that. I'm 20 years old. I'm still pissed about that. So, I don't grudge. Let that be known. Sonic Heroes. Again, one of the more terrible new games. I know the controls suck. Believe me. I was playing the other day with Team Rose with Amy, Cream, and the most useless character besides Silver, Big. I know the controls suck, but it's a cool game. They're trying to. I think with this one, they're trying to bring back the feel of adventure. We could play certain characters, but instead of making separate storylines, they made it one big, huge ass storyline. But I can applaud them for trying at the very least. At the very least, they tried. I will give them credit that far. I don't own Rush Adventures yet. I own both of the racers, not Sonic All-Star Races, but Zero Gravity and the other one, Sonic R, the waveboard ones. I own both those. They're back there in my GameCube and my PS2 collection somewhere. I forgot to grab them actually because I play them every now and then. It's like playing people who own Saturn. They probably play Sonic the Fighters the least, but they'll break it out every 6 months and have a round to see if they can beat Mel because he's a completely cheap character. So is Super Sonic in that game. But like I said, I've been playing Sonic for years. I love it. It makes me mad that it's going downhill. Because it's fun. I'm 20 years old. I still play Sonic games. I still play my old ass Model 1 and 2 Genesis. We have Model 1 and 2. If you don't know what that is, hopefully I can get a camera up, then I can show you the difference between a Model 1 and a Model 2 Sega. Model 2 is actually the best, because you can have, Model 1, pardon me, is actually the best, because you can have a simulated stereo, sound. Problem is, you gotta have one of those cords, it's a white and red, which is audio, the audio jacks, plug in the front of the console through a headphone jack, and run it back to your TV. It's hard, it's annoying, but if you have an older TV like I do, we have a big old boxy ass TV down here, so I play all my old school stuff on. It works awesomely, believe it or not. This is probably gonna be a 2-parter, my first 2-parter, because I'm running. I know YouTube increased their video limit. I'm trying to keep my videos under 10 minutes apiece because I tend to ramble, and people probably don't want to listen to me for that. So I'll see you in part 2.